Hey guys, this is me, Hunter Firestone Strikes Back here, and today I hope you guys have a good day so far. Yep, and I hope you guys have a good day so far, which my day is doing pretty good. So today I am going to do a redo review on Inside Out 2. Yep, that's right guys. I am going to do a redo review on Inside Out 2. And now people were wondering, and then they were saying, wait a minute, Hunter Firestone Strikes Back, I thought you made a review on this movie. Yeah, I think I watched my overview on this. Yep, yeah, because I watched my overview on this movie, Dad. Yeah, honestly, it did not age well. But I'll still keep the video for the primaries. And yes guys, my overview on this movie was so awful. So, but don't worry, I'm gonna do a redo review on it. So yeah. So anyways guys, let's get to the plot. So basically what the plot is, it tells the story about Riley is all grown up and she still plays hockey. See, to this day. And then she's invited to hockey camp. Yep, that's right guys. She's invited to hockey camp. And then we have the new emotions like anxiety, envy, embarrassed, and wait you guys. So, sorry guys, back. I was saying, so we have. And we also have Indu, which it's hard to pronounce. Yep, which is hard to pronounce his name, which is very hard to pronounce it. And then they betrayed them, which is crazy. And so that means anxiety, embarrassed, Evie, and Ivu are taking over Riley, and then Riley is acting pretty weird. So the emotions try to get back when they were, but they try. And now, but thanks to the new emotions, and now it's out to Joy, discuss. Oh yeah, the emotions also met Bluefy, the dog. And now it's out to Joy, discuss, fear, sadness, and anger to go back home and save the day, so they could get back to Riley, just like in the first movie. But the first movie, Joy Sadness is trying to get back home, but in this movie, it's the whole emotions. But in this movie, is the emotions. Yep. But in this movie, is the emotions from the first movie go back to save Riley in this movie. So that's basically, and then everything will go back to normal. And that's basically what the plot is. Now, when I heard that they announced Inside Out 2, and I was like, oh, yes, finally! Which I was so happy that we finally getting a sequel to this movie. And yes, I saw this movie theaters. Yep, that's right guys. I saw this movie theaters with my mom, her neighbor, and her daughter. And then after we saw this movie theaters, I gotta say, I loved it. I gotta say, this movie is a masterpiece. At first, I enjoyed this movie, but after I given this movie a rewatch on Disney Plus back in 2024, I gotta say, it's a masterpiece. Yep, that's right guys. This movie is a masterpiece. So, the story is pretty cool. Pretty great. This movie has a great story about Joy and the rest of disgust, fear, sadness, and anger. Go back home, save Riley before it's too late. I gotta say, that is a great story. Then the characters were awesome. Like, we have joy, sadness, fear, like joy, disgust, fear, sadness, anger. They're great in this movie. And now let's talk about the new emotions. Like, we have anxiety, and yes, guys, she's the villain. Yup, that's what, guys. She's the villain in this movie. Excuse me, guys. Hold on. Excuse me, guys. But back up saying. So we have anxiety, and yes, she's the villain. Yup, that's right, guys. She's the villain in this movie. I gotta say, she's my favorite character in this movie. Yup, that's right, guys. She's my favorite character in this movie, which she's an awesome character. And now we have Barris, which he's so funny. I love Barris. He's so funny. And then at the end of the movie, he talks. Yup, that's right, guys. At the end of the movie, he talks, which is pretty awesome. Which he only has one line, and that's it, which is disappointing. Which that's okay. It's just what it is. And now we have Evie, which Evie, she's so cute and adorable. Yep, that's right, guys. Evie in this movie, she's so cute and adorable. And now we have Indu, which she's great in this movie. Yep, Indu, she's great in this film. Now Riley, once again, she's awesome in this movie. I gotta say, Riley in this movie, she was fantastic in this season. And now her parents were great. Well, Sally did not in the movie that much, which that's because because of the hockey camp thing, which that's okay, it's just what it is. So yeah. Which I'm actually okay with that because due to that. So yeah. And now the animation, once again, is great. I do love the animation. And then I think my favorite part in this movie is, I'll say the Echo bit scene. Which that scene is pretty funny. When Joy discuss fear, sadness, and anger are talking to the construction guys, and they are echoing, and then they can't understand them. I gotta say that scene was pretty hilarious. Oh yes, let's talk about Riley's new friends. They're great in this movie. Yep, that's right, guys. They are great in this movie. So yeah, I gotta say this is a great film. So yeah. So yeah, I gotta say, this is a awesome movie, and this is my second favorite movie of 2024. Yup, that's right, guys. This is my second favorite movie of 2024, and also this is my favorite anime movie of 2024. Yup, that's right, guys. This is my favorite anime movie of 2024. And my favorite movie of 2024 is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which we'll get to that in a minute. So also, guys, wait, we're not done yet. So yeah. So yeah. I gotta say, this movie was so awesome. Which we haven't got this. So the first movie, yep. So the first Inside Out movie, yep. So the first Inside Out movie that came out in 2015, but thankfully years later, we finally got a sequel to this movie. Yep. But they. Uh-oh. Sorry guys, that was just my big brother, but I was saying, so yeah. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm glad that years later, back in 2015, we finally got a sequel to the first Inside Out movie, which that's just awesome. So yeah, oh yeah, Riley's other friends that she met in her school in San Francisco. In San Francisco, I gotta say they're great in this movie. Oh yeah, let's talk about the old lady in this movie. I gotta say, she's great in this movie. Yup, that's right guys. Yup, that's right guys. The old lady in this movie is a great character. So yeah. And now guys, while I was seeing this movie theaters back in 2024, yup. So while I was seeing this movie theaters back in 2024, and guess what guys? Thank God that I didn't get the trailer for Ryan's World movie. Yup, that's right guys. I didn't get the trailer for Ryan's World movie while I was seeing this movie theaters. Thank God, which if I get the trailer for that movie, I'm gonna walk out there until the trailer's over. Yup, that's right guys. If I get the trailer for that movie, which is Ryan's World movie, which is the most overrated movie. Yup, which is Ryan's World movie, which is the most overrated movie of 2024. Which if I get the trailer for the overrated movie, I'm gonna walk out there until the trailer is over. So yeah, sorry guys, and no guys, I am not take it to the extreme. It's just what it is. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And also, thank God, I also didn't get the trailer for Harold and the Purple Crayon, the live action edition, which unfortunately I got the trailer for that piece of poop movie, or to say for that overrated movie, while I was seeing If. That's right guys, I got the trailer for Harold and the Purple Crayon while I was seeing If, aka Imagination Friend in theaters back in last year as well, which, and it was like, really? That movie? Come on. You could give us something better than that. Honestly. Sorry guys, I made you guys laugh. And by the way guys, it's just comedy purposes only. Yup, that's what guys. It's just comedy purposes only. So yeah. And now believe it or not guys. So was I? Oh yeah, back. I was saying, and believe it or not, guys, I have a McDonald's toy of this movie. Yup, that's right, guys. I have the McDonald's toy of this movie, which I only have one, which is embarrassed. Yup, that's right, guys. I got embarrassed. Wait a minute. So yeah. That's okay. It just what it is. It's just what it is. So yeah. So yeah, guys. I gotta say, this movie was so awesome. So. So yeah. So if you love the first Inside Out movie, then you will love this movie. And then, but if you love this movie, then I bet you're going to love my review on this film. So yeah, I gotta say this movie, yup, I gotta say this movie was so awesome. So over guys. I had nothing else to say about this movie. Oh, excuse me, back up saying. And then at the end of this movie, Joy and her friends got back to Riley's his memory control head thing. And then Exciting and her friends became friends with Joy and the game. So yeah. And then after I saw the end, after I saw the ending of this movie, it made me want me to see Inside Out 3. Yup, that's my guys. After I saw the ending of this movie, it made me want me to see Inside Out 3. And then after we get Inside Out 3, and then they will wrap up the trilogy and make it as a great franchise. So yeah. So over guys, this movie is awesome. And of course, and it gets a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. And it gets the seal. Yup. And it gets the seal of amazingness. Yup. And it gets the seal of amazingness because it deserves to be an awesome sequel. So that was my redo review on Inside Out 2, and then my next video, my next video is my redo review on Sonic Movie 3. Yup, that's right guys. My next video is of course my redo review on Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for 2024. And then after that is my review on every single DC comic book movie that I've seen is leading up to Superman. To Supergirl. Yup, that's right guys. My next yep. Sorry guys, I'm sorry, so back I'm saying. And then after my review on Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is of course my review on one of the DC comic book movie that I've seen is leading up to Supergirl. Yup, that's right guys. My next review is one of the DC comic book movies that I've seen leading up to Supergirl. So yeah guys. Oh yeah guys. Speaking of DC comic book movie, last night I rewatched Suicide Squad for 2016. Yup, that's right guys. Last night I rewatched Suicide Squad for 2016, and like I said, that movie sucks. Yup, that's right guys. I now hate Suicide Squad for 2016. Yup, that's right guys. I now hate Suicide Squad for 2016. So that means it's gonna be around, which, oh god, no. I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna do my way on Suicide Squad 2016. And I'm sorry I yelled guys because Suicide Squad, yep. And I'm sorry that I yelled guys because Suicide Squad 2016, that film was so god awful. So that means it's gonna be around. Oh god. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe to my channel, like and share with your friends, and then follow me on Pinterest, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yup, and then follow me on Pinterest, Snapchat, Yep, Pinterest, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and then Timber, and now guys, remember, movies are us. And then until next time, Skadoosh, go Mirage, and goodbye.